Okay, guys, week 4. We are on daily rigor. Week 2 is what it says on your paper. 2A, that's what's on the assignment for today. We'll start with A, describe each model with a decimal number, and then compare using less than, greater than, or equal to. Well, I'm not going to do both sides. I'm going to just do one side. So if you look at this model right here, there are 6 squares shaded. That's 6 out of 100, which means your decimal is decimal 0.6. Okay, 6 out of 100 are shaded. Okay, 6 out of 100. So 0.06. All right, so you're going to do the same thing on this side, and you're going to tell me which one is bigger. Okay, or if they're equal. This one right here, there are 6 rows shaded. And since there's 6 rows out of 10 rows, that is 6/10. Okay, notice the difference. 6/10. And then you're going to count these and tell me how many you have. And then you're going to compare greater than, less than, or equal to. Okay? B, compare using less than, greater than, or equal to. On this one, I'm going to take this problem and write it right here. 0 and 0.2, 0.3. Okay, guys, pay attention to what you're doing. If you have scratch paper, do it on scratch paper. If not, do it on here. 0, 0. Decimal, decimal. 2, 3. Which is bigger, the 2 or the 3? The 3 is bigger, so it would look like this. Okay, so this would be your answer, less than. Okay, for this one right here, 0.6 or 6/10, and 0.4, which is 4/10. If you have scratch paper, line them up. 0.6. 0 and 0 are lined up. Decimals are lined up. 4, 6. 6 is bigger. 6 came from over here, which means this one is less than. Or greater than. I'm sorry. I said them backwards. This one up here is less than, and this one is greater than. I'm sorry. Okay. Just pay attention to, remember, I hate it, but the mouth opens to the bigger number, right? Okay. It points to the smaller number. C, simplify each expression. Parentheses first. We don't do exponents in 5th grade. Multiply and divide from left to right. Add and subtract from left to right. Remember, if there's parentheses next to a number, it's multiply, but you don't have any. So you would multiply first and then add 6. Okay? On this one, you would divide and then add. Multiply, multiply, and then add. Divide, divide, subtract. Okay? Order of operation. D, use the given rule. Find the value for y in each table. Okay? Here's where your rule is. This one says y equals x plus 2. So you're going to take each one of these numbers in the x column and add 2. This one says y equals 3 times x. So you're going to multiply 3 times each one of the numbers in the x column to get the y's. Okay? Follow the rule. Look for the pattern. What is it asking you to do? Number 1. At Silvio's restaurant, a large pizza has 16 slices and costs $18. A medium pizza has 12 slices and costs $14. A small pizza has 8 slices and costs $10. Miss Connor will buy 2 large pizzas and 2 medium pizzas. How many slices of pizza will she receive and how much will she pay? So here's their question. They want to know how many pieces of pizza and what is she going to pay? Well, so we have to go back. Miss Connor will buy 2 large and 2 medium. So we know that a large pizza is 16 slices and costs $18. Okay, a medium pizza, 12 slices, $14. I don't care about the small pizza. So we're going to mark that out so we can't see it. So if a large pizza is 16 slices with and $18, and I'm going to get 2 of them, I'm going to say 16 times 2 to find out how many slices that is, and I'm going to say $18 times 2 to see how much it costs for 2 pizzas, right? Then we have to do the same thing for the medium pizzas. 12 slices times 2, $14 times 2. Then you're going to add your 2 answers together to get the total slices. Add your 2 answers together to get your total cost. Okay? Remember, you can message me if you have questions about these. Number 2, Rebecca drew a rectangle with the dimensions shown below. All right, all I'm going to tell you is area equals length times width. All right? Number 3, use a ruler to measure the length of the paperclip in centimeters. And this says, what number of these paper clips would you have a total length of 125 centimeters? So you're going to take out the ruler on the mathematics chart that I gave you. You're going to measure the paper clip in centimeters and tell me how many paper clips would it take to make 125 centimeters. Okay, so think about the operation that you're going to use. Number 4, Dimitri drew 4 polygons on the coordinate grid shown here. He drew a triangle at 5, 1, a square at 4, 5, a hexagon at 2, 2. What coordinates describes the location of the pentagon? Okay, so triangle at 5, 1. So that means I go over and then up, right? Ordered pairs. So over the 5, up to the 1, and I have a triangle. A square at 4, 5. So I go over to the 4, up to the 5, and I have a square. Okay, so you're going to follow that same pattern for 2, 2, and then you're going to tell me the location for the pentagon. Tell me what the coordinates are. All right. Number 5, the stem and leaf plot shows the number of DVDs at 26 families that 26 families own. Okay, remember on a stem and leaf, you're looking at the leaf being something like this, or the stem, it'd be 1, 5. That means this is the tens place. This is the ones. So 1, 5 would mean 15. So when it says A, how many families own exactly 9 DVDs? 9 doesn't have a number in the tens place, so the number would be 0. So how many 9s do you have? That's how many families own exactly 9 DVDs. Okay? The second one says how many families own fewer than 20. Fewer than 20 is, will it count 20 or no? Okay, and then how many families own exactly 30? Okay. All right.